All right, baby girl, I see you upset about this one. So, and it, girl, I was on my way to bed, my tooth hurting and curling on. But I got your video response SOS, and you know I had to reply. Now we're gonna need this. I'm gonna need it. You had some very valid points, and I will attack them one by one. First one being just the fact that the word Negro is on the census. Now, same, I understand that too. Same census, different years. And as sad as this part that I'm getting ready to say to you is going to sound, it is quite a few elderly African American people that still will answer to that because it is so deeply rooted in them. You know, I don't want to say it, I'm not going to say it's their fault. It's just deeply rooted in them. And it has, you know, they've been having this on the census for a long time. And it should have been off a long time ago. But then let's attack the real thing. Shouldn't have never been on there. Should, even if in Espanol, Negro is the word for black. You know what I'm saying? Even with that, that word should never be associated with a person. Why? Because black is actually a color. You know what I'm saying? Not a person or whatever. But with that being said, well, let me say this about the Obama, and yes, you voted for him, and we got a black president, but he only does what they want him to do. No, that is not all he does. Now, I do feel like he should have looked at that, or whatever the case may be, or it should have been brought to his attention, or whatever, you know, maybe. And he should have said, you know, we really need to take this off. This is an insult. But he didn't. Things have changed, even if it's just but a little bit, because the fact that he's even in that office is a change within itself. Now, we cannot expect him to change all the injustice, all the wrong that was done to us and any other minority. But in this situation, namely us, it didn't take one black man to get us in it, nor did it take one white man to get us in it. And it will not take one to get us out of it. It takes us all. But with that being said, let me move on to the next thing. And you said, and I fought for my country and I'm a veteran. Baby, you ain't fought for your country. Because guess what? This ain't our country. You fought for the United States Army, but not your country. For that matter, those who say that it is their country and that they have every right to it, it's not their country either. And I pray to God that anybody who's watching this right now understand what I'm saying. Let me repeat that. Those who say that it's their country, and when I say that, I mean those that are in a position or whatever the case may be, a particular group that say this is their country, you know, America and this and that and other and blah, 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 blah. The same people that put us in, and I have to say it, it is what it is. Much love ain't racist. I am stating the actual factuals. Yes, I said actual factuals, but I should say the actual facts. It's not their country either. I probably don't have to say this, but I will. We do know that this land did not belong to us. Okay? I know you know that, myself. I know you know that, but I just wanted to add that in there. with that being said, is the reason why I said this is not, you understand what I'm saying? This is not our country, you know what I'm saying? We wouldn't even, you know what I'm saying? For the most part, I don't think we would even be here. And for, you know what I'm saying? We would be somewhere speaking the Queen's English. But I looked at my census and I knew that was on there, and I was like, oh, I was livid when I looked at it. When I looked at it, I was like, oh my God. You know, I almost wanted to tear it up, but I thought, I will not let us African American in my household not be counted, only because of the people that need whatever federal funding or whatever's out there, not for me, for them. So that maybe some woman who might just find out she's got breast cancer, who don't have insurance or whatever, she can be seen at a clinic or whatever the case may be. Not for me, but for that reason, hoping that they will put more money into the minority communities, or for that matter, into the poor communities, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Just the African American community, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So really, to be quite honest with you, I don't like the fact that we need to be counted. Period. If you ask me, the whole reason for the census is this. It's to count how many is it of them versus us. But see, now it's like it's been into place so long, and they said it's for this and for government funding, and you also have, you know what I'm saying, other African American, you know, leaders or whatever saying, please do it, and you see all the commercials. So that is why I done it, hoping that they're not lying about that, that's the real reason, even though I feel in my heart that it's about how many of them is it versus us, even more now than ever, because since this healthcare thing that came about and Obama's been in there, they already been counting heads already. And I said in my video, one video, I said, if you back somebody scared in a corner, they'll tear your ass up. And right now, those that are counting us and every other minority that would feel the need to count us. Now, let me correct that and say, not all Caucasian or white Americans or whatever are like that. But I'm speaking on the ones that are radical. You know what I'm saying? In it for the bad or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I do understand your pain on this one. And you have every right to be upset. And I probably am wrong for saying, sister, go on and fill that census out. And since you associate yourself as African American, that's what you should put down. And after you do that, then we can try to band together and complain about what's going on. Only because if it is really true that they're doing this just so that there will be help in the poor communities, in the minority communities, in the African American community or whatever, then so be it. Do it for that reason. But understand that this shit's been going on for a long time, and not one Negro's gonna be able to undo this shit. With that being said, much love, my sister. Much love to all. And this woman is out of here. Bye.